Hello and welcome. I am Dogbert and welcome to my study. As you can see, the nights are getting cooler. I'm here with a nice fire, keeping myself warm, and I decided it would be a good idea to bring you how to beat a dumbass team featuring Spiderweaver on my team. This is going to be against Agatha, Emma, Morgan Le Fay, Dormammu, and Doom. It's really quite spectacular just how easy I beat this dumbass team. So, without further ado, let's go and watch. So first I will point out my Spiderweaver is still 3 red, 4 yellow, and I am running Fortifier on her to keep her alive. We're going to go right off. We are targeting Agatha this way. If you didn't notice, Dormammu does not have any debuffs. We didn't want to strip the buffs off of him and risk him getting a debuff. This knocks back his turn meter some. That is why we targeted Agatha. Now we're going to use the ultimate on Spiderweaver onto Agatha. It didn't land a stun or anything. That doesn't matter. We got the charge. She misses. Isn't that great? Now we're actually going to turn rewind Dormammu to make sure our Dormammu goes first and we get the charges. It'll help us take this team out a lot easier. Rogue really helps out in that she is a protector and she gets that taunt. Now we want to work on start to strip those debuffs off. I am running skirmisher buffs off. Sorry, I am running skirmisher on both Dormammu here and Morgan Le Fay, and as well as Rogue and Emma. Pretty much everybody runs skirmisher except for Spiderweaver. Now I actually go and stun Doom. This means we can just do whatever we want to Doom now. Doesn't matter if we knock him under 50%. Now I'd go after Morgan. That was probably a mistake because she had immunity, but we do clear the buffs off because we did have a skirmisher on Rogue. Agatha missing again. As you can see, we're now out of charges on Spiderweaver, but that's not going to really matter too much. Now I do have it down to a science where I can knock Doom down that low. Now I'm not going to kill Doom yet. We're going to wait for Spiderweaver to take a turn, actually. Until then, now we're just going to use a simple basic here, because we want to make sure we killed Doom. We had those extra attacks. We got rid of Doom. Don't forget, nobody revives if they get killed by Spiderweaver. So we gotten rid of Doom without having to kill him twice. Now we already have Emma's life down once, so we took her out of there. We don't want her clearing our buffs, so that's why we got rid of her. We're just down to these 3 idiots now. This makes it pretty simple for us, so we're going to go after Agatha since we can kill her the first time. See, pretty simple. Now we have Spiderweaver going. You can see we have a nice full health pool. We spread our buffs that we had. We get the charge. We knock out their Dormammu. There goes Agatha. And we're just left to clean up this Morgan. This is another one where we knock her down just low enough. And Spiderweaver comes in there and makes it so we don't have to kill her once. Isn't that great? Now, let's head back to the study. So I hope you have enjoyed this edition of How to Beat This Dumbass Team with me, Dogbert, and just how easy it can really be to beat these teams now that we have Spiderweaver, how much easier she's making some of this thing. Now, don't forget to like and subscribe and to share this video if you found it helpful to get my channel bigger audience so that other people can learn how to beat these dumbass teams as well, plus other, of course, Marvel Strike Force news and any other game I decide to play. Now, before I leave you, I must say I'm going to be taking a couple days off because, let's just say how it is. It's bittersweet. It's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. Now I'm just putting this in here not so much for you, but for me. So let's start off. First, I'd like to say happy birthday to this guy, my dog Chalupa. He is turning 17 today. Yes, he is actually 17. He's a Chihuahua. Got him back all the way in 2005. I'm so very happy he has survived this long. He did have cancer when he was 12. One of the best decisions we ever made was to get rid of that cancer in his mouth, unfortunately. It made so he lost the right side of his teeth. His tongue hangs out some, but I would do it at a heartbeat again. It definitely saved his life. That was 5 years ago. I am very happy. But unfortunately, The day after his birthday last year, we lost his son in Chorito at 13 years old. His heart failed. And that's why it's bittersweet. As you can tell, I still have problems. I miss him every day. Until next time.